right, everybody. So tonight I thought that I would highlight a couple of things in regards to the new diet protocol that I have been on, or that I started this week. I would like to go ahead and address right off the bat that yes, I'm wearing the same shirt that I wore yesterday. If you watch the videos in order, I work from home and I can, and it didn't smell that bad. So there you have it. All right, so let's talk about the autoimmune and the autoimmune paleo diet. So that's very easy to Google, AIP, autoimmune paleo, or autoimmune protocol. It should result in the same thing. And really, it's all about eliminating things from your diet, things that are common to cause your body to flare, resist, fight, things that agitate the body. And the goal here is to do it for up to 90 days. Give your body a break, give it a chance to get out of that fight mode and reset itself. Once you get to that point, then the idea is to introduce things back into your diet one at a time and see how you are responding to them. Right, so if we have any kind of autoimmune disease, right off the bat is soy, dairy, gluten. Just take those right out of your diet. And then, like if you did that and nothing else, probably in about, 2 weeks to 30 days, you would probably feel a difference. That is what I have been hearing over and over in all of the education that I'm doing. But if you go on the full protocol, I'm going to give you an idea of what that entails, what I can eat, what I cannot eat. So let's start with some of the fun things first. Anchovies, catfish, cod, all different kinds of fish, most of which I would eat pretty well. Shellfish, clams, crab, crawfish, mussels, octopus, oysters, squid, but shrimp and scallops and prawns and lobster, okay, I'll eat those. Sea vegetables, that is very good for you. Probably not going to eat those. All of your leafy greens, onions and garlics, all of your avocados and coconuts and olives. Did I say that? Avocados, olives, coconuts. Your citrus fruits, grapefruits and lemons and oranges, those are fantastic. But so is bison. Actually, I think I'm about ready to try bison, and chicken and lamb and mutton. I'm not sure where you get mutton, maybe Amazon. Turkey and wild game. How about some bone broth? Google that and fix some up. And lots of organ meat. Oh, there's nothing better than bone broth and organ meat, like liver and tongue and kidney and heart. So today my husband helped me fix lunch, and it was a lamb shepherd's pie using cauliflower instead of mashed potatoes. And it so happened that he cut some liver and shaved it and mixed it in with the lamb, and of course didn't tell me until I was just about done with lunch. And I couldn't tell that it was in there. And if that's a way to eat it, then good on him for sneaking it to me at this point. And then, of course, all different types of vegetables, especially root vegetables like beets and carrots and pumpkins and squash, rutabagas and yams and sweet potatoes. And then cauliflowers and cabbages and broccoli and arugula, radishes and turnips and collard greens, kale, all of those good things. Most of your fruits and vegetables are going to be allowed on here from what I can see, and probably a lot of things that you don't think about eating, like plantains and papayas. Okra, a lot of people eat okra. Capers are actually listed as something that's pretty good for you as well. Let's talk about things that I am not supposed to be eating or drinking. So all alcohol is off the table because, as you can imagine, there is no grains. We're going gluten-free. No eggs. Very limited coffee, if any. Absolutely no processed vegetable oils. No sugar substitutes, and no sugar. no spices that are derived from seeds, and no nuts or seeds at all. No almonds, no flax seeds, no chia seeds, hazelnuts, which is common for thyroid patients to eat hazelnuts. No nightshade vegetables or spices that are derived from nightshade. So that includes bell peppers, sweet peppers, cayenne peppers, no eggplant, no tomatoes, no hot peppers, no paprika, no white potatoes, no potatoes really other than a sweet potato, and no tamales. I don't really eat a lot of tamales, so that's probably going to be fine. No chili peppers. I think I said that. All legumes are off the table. All grains are off the table, if I didn't say that already. Anything that has a chemical in it, a processed food, chemical or ingredient, all of those are off the table. And no dairy. So that is going to include cottage cheese, buttermilk, ghee, heavy cream, ice cream, sour cream, yogurt, any of those types of dairy products. So you can imagine that if you just took out corn, which is on here too, by the way, no corn because that's a grain. So take away all grains, eggs, dairy, sugars, nuts and seeds, nightshade vegetables, and any spices derivative thereof, no beans, no sugar substitutes or sweeteners. So that includes agave, malt, brown rice, cane sugar, of course, corn syrup, corn sugar, fruit juice, and fruit juice types of sweeteners. So take all of those off the table. Evaluate what you eat every morning for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and see how what you're eating would stack up to this diet. Certainly no surprise. I don't think if you, some things are surprising, for me at least, like the nightshade vegetables and the seeds and nuts. Those seem kind of healthy to me. But no surprise on some of the other things like eggs, soy, gluten, grains. Those are all very inflammatory and very common things to be allergic to and to aggravate your digestive system. But if you suffer from any type of autoimmune disease, rheumatoid arthritis, MS, diverticulitis, any of those types of diseases, then I certainly encourage you to think about a change in your diet. I will tell you that 2 weeks before I started this protocol, which I started Monday, today is Wednesday, I had already started to eliminate some of these things because I knew them off the top of my head. And within 2 weeks, I lost 7 pounds of inflammation, right? Inflammation. That would be swollenness in my inside of my body. What's really weird is my measurements are the same, and I think my clothes fit almost the same, but I can tell in my face and in my joints that they are a lot lower. So there's definitely something to be said for not putting inside of your body that which agitates it and puts it in that fight or kill mode. That's what I'm going to start calling it. That's good. Kill, like Kill Bill, kill mode. Fantastic. All right, so I hope that you find that interesting. If you're going to look it up again, it's called AIP Protocol, Autoimmune Paleo. Those are some keywords to search, and the Paleo Mom has a lot about it. And you'll also find cookbooks and recipes out there. There's so much to support you. And I am currently using a service called Real Meals, realmeals.com. It kind of operates like the emails, I think, is a similar service where you can kind of put in some of your likes and dislikes, and then they'll generate for you a meal plan with a shopping list and recipes. But this one is specific to AIP, realmeals.com, and everything we've eaten is delicious. It wasn't very complicated, something that I could handle mostly, kind of. I'm just very lucky to have my husband who helps me because cooking is not my thing, but easy to shop for. They gave me a great list and separated it out by sections, so I'm really pleased with it. I think it was like $59 for the year, something like that. I could be wrong. Check it out. All right, I will have another video for you soon. I'm thinking maybe it's time for a funny story. All right, have a good night.